What did you guys work on today?
We did, I guess the overall theme was defense for us, and worked on different scenarios that present themselves in the course of the game and have been presenting themselves. And so I guess overall theme was defense today.
Not necessarily tailored to the Heat, but tailored to the general sense?
It was Orlando Magic basketball today. No, nothing tailored to the Heat.
How rare will it be for you guys to practice the day following the basketball?
You know, I sit down and go through the schedule, and it just depends, you know, how the flow of the season is, minutes of the guys. There are no guarantees. I can't look at the schedule and say after every back-to-back that we're going to have the day off. No guarantees of that nature. I try to let the guys know beforehand, schedule-wise, what it's going to look like, but the same way on the road, I always have the gym available, and I always do that way.
Did Jameer Eastwan practice today?
No and a no.
How are they doing? Did you talk to them today?
I did talk to them. They're doing good. They were not on the floor today to practice, but they both felt better today.
Is it too early to tell whether they'll be in action tomorrow?
We'll just keep reassessing after each treatment that they get. They'll get treatment right now and tomorrow morning also, and we'll see how they feel.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Jameer and who else?
Each one. Okay. After reviewing the tape last night's game, what stood out? What was your
Well, we tried some things defensively throughout the course of the night that were pretty good. You know, there were some bright spots in the fact that Ish used his minutes very well. Andrew came into the game and provided a low post score for us. We got the ball in the paint. We tried to get to the free throw line a little bit. So there's some good things.
low turnovers despite the point guard position being up in the air last night? That's got to be encouraging.
Yeah, for us to be under double digits, and that was encouraging. So let's see if we can put it all together.
How about the way Ish played? I mean, he because of the depth chart, he had not played in 5 years. He's played relatively sparingly. Didn't have a great preseason at all.
You know, it's really not an indictment on what he's done in practice or anything of that nature. I think it's just a compliment to how Eastwan had been playing. Ish has been extremely good in practice, and he pushes the pace for us. He pushes the other guys in practice, which is a great element of his. And you know, he continues to work on his game. He's out here every single morning working on his game, and for reasons like this, when you get your opportunity, you're ready to play.
Does he bring you guys a different kind of dimension than your other point guard?
Without a doubt, he's a guy that we need be. He could, you know, pick a guy up 94 feet and cause some confusion. At the same time, he has the ability to push it offensively 94 feet. And the pace that he played with, we saw that really at the beginning of the game, and the speed that he plays with. So it is a different dimension.
What about LeBron in terms of what he has added to his game in the past, just this season? Do you see anything different?
I think there was a continuation kind of from the previous years of his ability to post up and to be able to not only score out of the post but pass out of the post. He's just a guy who can dominate a basketball game, in my opinion, every single night. And that's with the ball or without it.
The stats may have changed since I heard the number, but I think he was shooting over 40%. Is that another headache opposing coaches don't read with him?
That is a headache. And so, you know, in previous years, that's probably, you know, everyone looks for what advantage can they have going into a game. And he is, without a doubt, taking all those advantages away by his ability to get better every year.
Obviously, the Heat have a couple guys that can dominate a basketball game. How much better does the defense need to be than it had been the last couple of nights?
Oh, we need to be a lot better. And good thing we had a good practice today, and hopefully we created some habits that will translate to tomorrow.
What did you see from practice today that you think it was good practice?
A lot of elements. I think the first and foremost is the focus, the ability to want to come and get better and stay together when times aren't the best right now. Great show of character from our guys. It's not going to be easy, and the recognition of that is great, and the ability for our guys to stay focused and work.
What have you seen from this team that lets you think that they can handle the adversity that's come upon them in the last 2 weeks with the injuries, the depletions, and the short numbers?
I think it's just the overall collective character of the individuals on this team. That's when character is developed. Not when it's easy and quiet, but when it's pretty noisy and hard. And I think that we have a great group of guys with character.
So, have you seen any frustration from them, or flashes of it, or
Everyone wants to win, and I would hope there is signs of us wanting to get better, and signs of us not accepting the performance that we had the previous night. I would hope so. But how do you gear your emotions? Do you use it to come to practice today and get better and lift up your teammate and work on your game? Yeah, they're just showing signs.
When a team is in a losing streak, however long it is, do you want to see your veterans take more of a lead, either in practice or in the locker room? And what have you seen from the older guys?
Well, the thing is, my approach has been consistent with those guys throughout the course of the year, whether it was winning or losing. I want input from those guys, and they're a part of practice, and they're here to not only get themselves better, but help our young guys get better. So there's no added messages for me. It's the same message we've had from the beginning. We're in this team together. Just so happen we're losing a few games right now, but that doesn't change our approach.
You'll see LeBron on the last day of 2012, the year where he was Finals MVP, League MVP, gold medalist. Are there any words to describe this calendar year that you had?
Wow, that's pretty deep. I'm just a kind of worried about tomorrow's game kind of guy. He's an unbelievable athlete, and it's fortunate my kids get a chance to see him play, and a lot of other people will get a chance to see him play. And, I think he'll go down in history as a pretty special individual.
Everyone good? All right.
Any